Love is seeing an imperfect person perfectly.
How can I love someone if there's something bothering me from my past?
Can my best friend be my girlfriend?
I've been living with a shadow.
There's this girl named Alexis. Alexis Cruz is not the typical type of girl that we all know. Some people describe her as boyish because of the way she acts. Despite this, many guys are head over heels for Alexis because she's pretty and are attracted to her unique and strong personality. But all of them are afraid to confess their feelings for Alexis because she is well known as the man hater. Yes, indeed, Alexis hates boys a lot. The reason for all of this is because of her dad.
Dad, where are you going? Please don't leave me alone. I love you very much.
Alexis ran to chase her dad, but she was not able to reach the car. Alexis' dad left them because he committed a mistake of having a second family, and so he decided to migrate to Australia, without explaining these things to Alexis. After that day, Alexis began to hate boys. She promised to herself and her mom that she won't fall in love and get into a relationship, because she thought that all boys would probably be like her father, who left and hurt them. Time went by, and Alexis is in her grade 6, where she met her best friend. Pedring loser!
Stay away from us. We're allergic to darks like you.
Yuck! Your name is so ugly, like your face!
Stop bullying me. I'm begging you. I'm just stressed for here. Oh no, Alexis is coming. Let's hurry and leave this dark here. Hey, bully pigs! What's going on here?
No, nothing. We're just playing.
That's right, Alexis. We're just playing. Liar! I heard and saw the things you did to him. You shouldn't have done it. Here's for all of you. Say sorry to him. We're sorry, Pedring.
It's okay. Better not to do it again. Thank you for saving me. I'm Pedring Malas-Malasin.
You're welcome. I'm Alexis Cruz.
Okay guys, we'll have our long quiz for today. Get a piece of paper.
Oh crap! Quiz again! I don't know anything. I should plan to pass. Hey Pedring! Sit here beside me.
Okay.
What are the answers in number 4 and 9?
It's bad to cheat, Alexis.
I know, but it's also a good way to survive. And remember, I saved you from those bully pigs. So please help me.
Pedring couldn't do anything but to let Alexis copy his answer.
Since we benefit each other, why don't we make a deal? Be my best friend and I'll always protect you from those bully pigs. And in exchange, you'll help me study during exams, make assignments, and let me copy your answers.
Alexis and Pedring were best friends since elementary and high school. And when they were in their sophomore year, Pedring realized that Alexis is more than a friend to him and starts to fall for her. He kept his feelings for her until they graduated because he respects their friendship too much and knows her past. After their graduation day, both of them were sad because they thought they will be separated from each other, especially Pedring. Luckily, they end up studying in the same school. They entered WE International School and Colleges, one of the prestigious college school in Asia. Alexis chose Marketing and Advertising Management as her course, while Pedring took up accountancy. Alexis met a new friend who happens to be her classmate. Her name is Jonaida del Rosario. She's cheerful and loves to gossip just about anything. One day, while Junaida was sharing Alexis some stories. Hey girl, do you know Boys Next Door?
Boys Next Door? Is it a TV show?
Haha, no, they are the famous trio in the school. They're like the F4. All the girls in the school are head over heels with them. Some girls even entered in the school for that reason.
Really? I'm not interested with them. I hate boys.
Hep hep, wait till you see them, especially Lucas, my loves. Oh my, he's so handsome and hot. He's a romp model and an architecture student. He's also the only son of Mr. Santamaria, the owner of the biggest airlines in the country. Fly high, airlines!
Whoa, cool!
That's right, the next is Kenji Wei. He's taking up business operations management because obviously he owns this prestigious school. He is also part of the school swimming varsity with Sean. Ooh, abs, ha, just kidding.
Huh? Sean?
Yep, the great Sean Ken Lopez. He's the leader of the Boys Next Door. Like Lucas, he is also an architecture student. He participates in many organizations and everyone idolizes him. But there are rumors that Sean is a playboy and don't know how to handle serious relationships. Oh my god.
Wow, you really researched about their lives, huh? As I said a while ago, I'm not interested with boys.
Alright then, we should go to our swimming class.
Oh my god! Cramps! Somebody help! Help me!
A guy dove in the pool to save Alex. Everyone stared at them and the girls wished to be in Alexis' place because she was just saved by the popular swimming varsity, Sean. After that moment, instead of thanking Sean, Alexis punched him in the face.
That's what you get for being such a pervert. Go away, pervert!
Hey, why did you do that? You should have thanked me because I just saved you. And I'm the great and handsome Sean Ken Lopez, you ugly war freak.
I don't care. You're a pervert. You want another one? Huh?
You're really fierce, huh, little lady? You just watch out.
'Cause you're gonna be a star? Starstruck? Don't make a joke, pervert. It's not funny, you Hulk.
Who's the Hulk? You?
It's you! 'Cause you look like a monster and your body is like a Hulk. Add that to your pervertedness. Can you go away now? This scene is over, guys. What are you doing? Stop watching us like we're in a teleserie. Duh!
That girl's getting on my nerves. I felt so embarrassed when he punched me.
But she's really cute. You just met your match.
Nah, forget it. She's not cute, not even a bit. She's so ugly.
Watch what you say. You might like her sooner or later, for sure.
Hey girl, Mamorcito Di Magiba is looking for you a while ago.
Oh, that awful monster? Why?
It seems like you have done nothing wrong, huh? Let's go to the detention room. She's waiting for you.
Okay.
Whispers, I have heard big news today. All students in faculty, school talking about what happened this morning in swim class. You will be a part of the organization for the art exhibit for the Paris Girl Festival.
What? But ma'am, I don't like art. Can I have another type of punishment?
Never! Whispers will send you expired! Now go to the office of the creative minds. They'll send you for the said exhibit.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. And sorry.
Alexis followed what Miss Dibagiba said and went to the Office of Creative Minds. She was told to look for the president of the organization and be ready for the tasks that will be assigned to her.
I really hate that monster. I can do another punishment, but not this. This will make me so busy.
He saw a man sitting and doing lots of paperwork.
I think he's the one Ma'am Rosita is talking about. Ahem! Good afternoon, sir. I am Alexis Cruz, a marketing and advertising student. Ma'am Rosita told me to come here. I'll be a part of the organization and help you in the upcoming art exhibit.
Alexis was shocked to see the face of the person. She looked at him and noticed that on its right cheek.
What? You're the president of the Creative Minds?
Exactly, Sean Ken Lopez, the president of Creative Minds and the overall in charge for the art exhibit in the upcoming school festival. So, you're my new assistant, huh?
Assistant? I'm only an organizer here.
Not really. Mom Rosita told me that you will be my new assistant. We should be like buddies all the time.
No way! That monster!
The two were like cats and dogs all the time. They always opposed and contradict each other's ideas. Alexis would usually walk out when she's pissed with Sean, and Sean would just laugh at her and apologize. Sean feels that it's his way of revenge to Alexis, until an unforgettable night.
Dismissal time came and it's raining outside. I had forgotten about my umbrella, and the money I had was not enough for me to get a ride home. Everybody had already gone back home, and I was alone in the classroom. I looked at the clock and it was 6:30 p.m. I'm so stupid for forgetting my umbrella despite hearing about the bad weather in the news. I started to hear wind blowing, creating noise outside the window. It went. I had remembered about the stories that my Filipino professor shared with us during class time before. I wasn't really frightened, but now seems like a pretty good time to scamper away like a chicken. Oh, now I know. I remember there were still a few people inside the warehouse, located just beside this building. I decided I might as well stick around with a few people rather than be alone in this creepy classroom. So I left. I managed to get to the warehouse in a short time. When I opened the door, there stood a familiar face looking back at me. Sean. Of all the people in the world, it had to be him. His facial expression seems quite surprised. I guess he didn't really expect to see me either.
Well, what do we have here? You look like a lost kid who's looking for her mom.
I looked at my uniform and they were damp. I guess I didn't feel the wetness since I was in a hurry. I looked back at him and he was giggling.
I bet you didn't bring an umbrella. Didn't you watch the weather report?
Shut up.
Ha ha ha, whatever.
With that, he started to pick up some files and put them in the shelves. He got back to his seat and started writing some stuff. I looked around and saw no one, just me and him, surrounded by clothes and other merchandises of the school. I began to feel really chilly and started to rub my hands. Suddenly, I sneezed so loud. Sean looked at me like I had killed someone. It's not my fault.
Here.
He tossed me a towel, offered me his jacket, and went back to his work. I felt kind of embarrassed. He was being kind to me. What? Why?
Don't think of anything. I just don't want you to disturb me.
Well, sorry for disturbing you, Mr. President, I said sarcastically, and took a seat on the couch a little bit beside him. I looked at the clock and it was already 7 p.m. I sighed and fell silent.
Why don't you go home already?
His voice made me jump in surprise. I thought he was busy. I don't have enough money for my fare.
Then I'll just lend you some of my money.
I don't need it.
How about calling someone you know?
My cell phone's low bat.
Then tell me your mom's number.
He's busy with work.
Okay, then your father's number.
I don't have a father. He looked at me as if he's pitying me.
Oh, I'm sorry. May he rest in peace.
He's not actually dead, but I do wish he was.
He's not dead? Then why?
He said as he tried to change the subject and pointed at the book.
I have things to finish here.
He then started to write those paperworks again. I looked at him and noticed his bandage in his right cheek. Then I remembered that I had punched him before. That punch must have hurt. I felt something inside of me urging me to say something. I felt stupid.
Yeah?
He said as his eyes looked down in his work. I'm sorry. He stopped and turned his attention to me. It felt kind of embarrassing to say it again, but at the same time, it's shameful not to apologize to something I did wrong to him. I'm sorry about the slap, and thank you for the towel and jacket. There was another long silence. It was really getting awkward, and my hands started to shake a little. Then he smiled. He smiled? What the? Okay, this dude's weird.
You're weird.
Huh?
You're welcome. An apology.
Oh, yes. So you're not angry?
I was, but not anymore.
Then we're good?
Yep.
Like bros? He seemed kinda confused, so I stretched out my arm and my hands in fists, offering him in a friendly fist bump. He smiled again.
Like friends.
Suddenly we heard a cute sound ringing out of nowhere. It was his cell phone's ringtone. I reacted saying, "What a ringtone."
Oh, it's already 9:45. I haven't even finished my work. Looks like I have to do some late night work. Still not going home?
It's not like anyone's waiting for me at home. I'm sure my mom's doing late night work too.
So, you're planning to spend the night here?
What's it look like? Well, I need to sleep now. Oh, and no funny tricks or whatever you're planning to do to me.
Ha, don't worry, I'm not interested. I have a lot of things to finish.
Oh, okay, night.
Alright.
I sat up with my knees raised, arms around them, and rested my head on them. My head was facing his direction. I looked at him and realized that he does look kinda cool, just like the other girls in my class said. What was I thinking? I could feel my face getting hot. I guess it's because of the fever that I'm thinking this way. Just as he was about to look at me, I had already swinged my head to the opposite direction. That was close. He almost saw me staring at him. I peeked back and he was back to doing his work. I took one last look at him and fell asleep like a baby. I made a new dude friend today.
My headache started to get worse from the stress with all these paperwork. It's a slow torture. I look at the clock and it was 2 a.m. I decided that I should finally take some rest. If only the other members of the club had volunteered to help with the work, then I would have finished earlier. I looked towards the sleeping Alexis whose mouth was open. I stood there and looked at her peaceful face. I noticed that she started to slide slowly to the side. I caught her head and shoulder just as she was about to fall. She's such a clumsy person, I yawned out of nowhere. Then I took my seat next to her and gently put her head on my shoulder. I couldn't stop from yawning. I laughed silently at how she broke the silence.
Don't go.
Huh?
Dad.
I didn't say anything. I just looked at her. I wonder what kind of life did she go through. Oh well, I sat up straight and closed my eyes. I made a new friend today.
After that incident, they became closer and more comfortable with each other. There were no walkout and Sean would not tease Alexis harshly. Everything is happening smoothly. One night, Alexis asked Pedrin to help her for a presentation for her accounting project. She picked her phone up and dialed Pedrin's number.
Hello, Peds?
Hey, Alexis. Is there a problem?
Nothing much. I just missed you. I've been busy these past few weeks, and...
I think I know what it is. So when's the deadline?
You got it! You're really my best friend. It's on Friday. It's a presentation for my accounting subject.
Okay, I'll show it to you on Thursday.
Yay! Thanks, Peds! You're the best!
You're welcome as always. See you on Thursday. Bye.
Pedrin thinks that is a perfect timing to tell how he feels. Immediately, he started doing Alexis' project and planned on making 2 presentations. He'll use that presentation to help him confess his feelings for her. After finishing Alexis' project, he recorded his own version of Jason Mraz's Lucky. Thursday came and they met at Alexis' classroom. No one else was there. So he nervously presented his work to Alexis. She was impressed with Pedrin's presentation for her. And that made Pedrin even more nervous. As the presentation goes on further, Pedrin became more uneasy with what might happen. The main event is getting closer and closer, and he feels that the air he is breathing is getting thicker. He feels like fainting, but fortunately, he survived. Then, the time has come. His hands were shaking when he is about to turn to the next slide containing his confession to her. When he turned it to the next slide,
Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been.
the song that he recorded started playing. and Alexis became confused. But Pedring let the show go on. Alexis started crying. She thinks that she already knows what he is trying to say, but she still let him continue. Alexis ran away because she doesn't know what to do or how to react. Pedring was hurt and disappointed with himself because he thinks that Alexis is mad at him and he just lost not just a best friend but the person that he loves for so long. Alexis stopped at the botanical garden and found Junaida there. They sat on the bench and she told Junaida what happened a while ago. Meanwhile, Sean bought sandwich and juice for Alexis. While searching for her, someone told him that she ran towards the botanical garden. And when he got there, Alexis was telling her story and they didn't notice Sean approaching them. When he heard the story, he froze and dropped the juice. He turned back and went to the parking lot without even hearing the end of the story.
Why am I feeling this way? Why am I hurt? I should not care about that girl. With that dork, I should be happy for both of them.
At their house, Sean keeps himself busy with his masterpiece for the upcoming art exhibit, but can't concentrate. Alexis' story kept echoing in his mind.
Darn! I can't focus on my work. That Warwick girl and her story keeps playing on my mind.
He observed silence for a while and think.
Is this the sign that I'm falling for Alexis? I admit it, I'm jealous and hurt when I heard that his best friend made his confession to her. What if Alexis likes Pedring too? Nah, she's not like the girls I loved before. But I think there's something about her that I can't resist.
Only 1 week remaining for the school festival, and everybody is preparing for the upcoming event.
Hey, Mr. President!
What?
Bad mood? It's too early.
Just tired and wakeful.
Oh.
As the days passed by, the two are like cats and dogs again, but it's now opposite. Frequently, Sean would walk out if they are arguing, and Alexis would be left clueless on what Sean's problem really is.
Hey you! What's your problem? Tell me!
It's none of your business. You want to know the truth, huh?
There's only 3 days before the event. We can't be like this, Sean. Do not bring your problems here. You're too affected.
You're the problem, Alexis.
Sean walked out and left Alexis shocked. The big day has come. There are lots of events, but the big event everybody's waiting for is the art exhibit to be held at the gymnasium. Despite being excited, Alexis was gloomy the whole day.
Girl, we should go now to the gymnasium. You should feel happy and proud since you're the one of the organizer of this event. It's so very successful.
I know, but I don't feel good. I wanna go home.
No. Let go.
Junaida dragged Alexis towards gymnasium. The gym was crowded and half of it are the supporters of Boys Next Door. They really have prepared for this. They have tarpaulins and they're cheering mostly for the boys. Luckily, Junaida and Alexis found 2 front seats.
Quite. I'm nervous. You think she would like this?
Thank you for all your presents. So now, to give us the opening remarks, we call on the president of the Creative Minds and the overall in charge for this event, Mr. Sean Ken.
Thank you, Miss MC. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank you all for supporting our art exhibit. This year's art exhibit's theme is change. Students who wish to join the art exhibit should execute a masterpiece wherein they can show something or someone that changed their lives. Being the president and the overall in charge of this event, I carefully planned my masterpiece. In fact, I planned it 2 months before, but an incident happened and changed my mind. This girl made me realize that she changed my life and she should be my masterpiece. I met this girl a month before. She's not the typical type of girl and she's different from all the girls I knew and get along with. Her being rugged and hostile makes me attracted to her. I was challenged. Destiny is such good to me. I have the opportunity to be with her all the time because of this event.
Alexis and Junaida's eyes met. They both knew what and who Sean is talking about. Alexis felt uneasy and uncomfortable.
Even though we are like cats and dogs at first, I really value the time that we are with each other. As the days went by, I realized that I'm really falling in love with this girl. She changed my life and made me realize that I should respect girls and not to play with their feelings. I was able to see an imperfectly person perfect, and that made me realize that how much I love her.
Alexis cried. She knows that she is feeling the same way too. Sean unveiled his masterpiece. It was a portrait of Alexis.
May I call up on stage my one true love, the one who touched and changed my life, Miss Alexis Cruz.
I hate you! Now you made me cry!
Huh. Stop crying, and I'm sorry for what I acted these past few days. I just felt jealous for Pedring's confession. I love you.
Now I know. It's okay. You know, you also changed my life. You made me realize that not all boys could be like my father, and I should forget my past. You also made me think that I should open my heart again and let love come inside. Don't ever try to play games with me or else you will be having a left cheek bandage too. Kidding! I love you too, Sean!
All I wanna do is find a way back into love.
The sun shined brightly. Alexis fell asleep while typing and doing her project. A call woke her up.
Hello.
Hey Fudge! It's already 1 p.m. and you just woke up?
Yup, I finished Mom Rias's requirement for the short story. Remember the way back into love thing?
Oh yeah, were you the man hater?
Exactly! So why did you call me?
Oh, I almost forgot. I set you up on a dinner date.
What? You're such a crazy friend of mine.
7 p.m. at the Diamond Hotel. You should go or else.
Okay, fine. I'll go. So who's gonna be my date?
The great Sean Ken Lopez.